Hello, here is your full body workout using a light set of dumbbells. In this workout, we also have no lunges and no squats. We do have just some small, narrow squatting down, but not anything crazy in terms of like your big usual squat. So it's much gentler on the knees. We also have no jumping, so it's a low impact workout. So really good knee friendly workout today. But still getting a lovely, lovely burn, I promise. Format of the workout will be 5 supersets. So 5 rounds where we've got 2 exercises, working 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Repeat those exercises twice, have a rest for about a minute, and then move on. Then at the end, we've got 5 more sort of cardio, get the heart rate going a little bit more exercises that will run 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off twice through. So we start with the strength section, then we getting the heart going a little bit more. So let's start with that warm up. So you're going to stand nice and tall, start hinging at the hips and bringing them back. So we're just waking up the legs all the way down the backs of the legs, keeping the back nice and straight. Take it slow as well. So once you feel your hips can't go anymore, stop. Don't continue with the upper body. We just want to keep that spine nice and in line. Just a few more. Back and up. So if you have a few sets of light dumbbells, I want you to have them handy because I also want you to challenge yourself. Having light weights is a challenge, as we'll see. I'm sure my expressions will give it out. Well, you'll see from my expression later. And standing up tall. We're going to wake up the arms. We're just going to bring the arms nice and wide. As we do that, we're just going to bring the knee up. So circling the arm, driving the knee up. Circling the arms, driving the knee. So slow and steady, warming up the arms, warming up the hips and the legs. Couple more here. 3, 2, 1. We're going to come down, rolling down through the spine, come to the end of your mat. We're going to walk out to a plank. We're going to step the right foot up. You can drop the back knee if you like, and open up to the right knee. And then we're going to rotate closed and open. Now, if this is bad for your knee on the floor, you can get some padding, or you can also do this on all fours as well. You can bring the other knee down. But having the knee up just gets that extra stretch into the hip. One more there. Hands down, let's switch sides. Opening up, closing down. Really nice way to wake up the shoulders as well. The hand that's on the floor, the wrist, the ankles. Do 2 more. Open, close, last one. Close. We're going to come down onto all fours. We're going to wake up the hips with some hip circles. So we're going to bring the right knee in towards the center and round to the outside. So you can come down to your forearms as well if your wrists get a bit tired quickly. That's fine. Or you can bring the hands further forward just to take the pressure off the wrists. Reverse direction. There's always options to modify, and as soon as you know the modifications for your body, then it really opens up the amount of exercises or videos you can do, because you know, actually I can swap the squat for this, I can go onto my forearms, switch legs, circling one direction, slow and steady. And then reverse your direction. Keep breathing. We're going to tuck the toes. We're going to come into a plank. We're going to push up into a down dog. And then back into your plank. We're going to push up into down dog. Think of reaching to the opposite leg. And back. Reach. And back. Reach. And back. You can be on your knees. Then pop up, and let's just walk the hands to the feet and roll up through the spine. Very nice. So going to wake up the legs a bit more. We're just going to come some lateral steps to the side and then punch and punch. Step, step and punch and punch. You'll see we're going to do this move in a bit, punch and punch, step. So I'm bringing my hand across and across. One more round, punch and punch. We're going to go back to that move where we were driving the knees. Slow and steady here. Bring the arms all the way around for 10. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then roll the shoulders a few times in one direction and the other, and we are going to get into our first circuit. So for our first circuit, we've got 2 exercises. Your dumbbells, palms are going to stay in, arms are going to do this front raise about shoulder height as we just drop into a small squat. So we're not going really far down, feet are about hip distance. Then we're going to hold our squat, hands are going to come like this, and we're just going to be pulsing in that position. So 40 seconds on each move, 20 seconds rest. So let's start. 2, 1. So let's squat and raise up. So I've got my feet narrower than shoulder distance, keeping my spine nice and neutral, raising up those dumbbells as I bring the hips down. So it's a small narrow squat, and I know I said no squats, no lunges. This is like a nice Pilates squat, so it's a good way to work on mobilizing the hips and the knees, and only come down as far as your knees are allowing. So you might be here, and that's okay. Rest. So we're going to hold your squats. You're going to find your level, and the hands one on top of each other like this. So have a little rest, because holding light dumbbells does get very tiring. We're going in 5 seconds. So I'm going to go a little angle so you can see. Hands up, let's come into our squat. Let's come onto our heels, and we're going to pulse as we switch. So I'm here, pulsing, pulse. Find the balance, oh my gosh, there we go. Pulse, 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 pulse. You can bring the heels down if it's too much having them up. Pulse, but we're working ankle mobility as well. Pulse, pulse, up and over. Up and over, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. I'm going to open the window, classic. And we're going to do that from the top. So just twice through each move, nice and quick, goes quickly. Going in 3, 2, 1. So small squat, arms come forward and you lift. So you can inhale, exhale. I want you to control the movement. I don't want to see you swinging the dumbbells up. I want you to lift them up, glide them down. So squatting is such a functional movement, and if you find trouble with it, it's important to try and work in your range, because it will get easier, will get a bit better. One more, and rest, okay. Relax the arms, you can pop the dumbbells down for a second. So we're going up and over, up and over. Keep the elbows nice and wide as well. Okay, going in 5, 4, 3, standing up, 2, and squatting and pulsing, pulse. So I am on my tiptoes, working on that ankle mobility, pulse, pulse. Keep the elbows high as we switch, switch. You can bring the heels down, you can just work on slight pulse with the legs at the top, but keep moving. 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, and weight is back. 4, 3, 2, rest. Okay, let's put the dumbbells down. 15 seconds, 15. Got a full minute to rest here. So rest, I'm going to turn the volume down on this because it's quite aggressive, isn't it? Okay, one on our side. Okay, so next up, we're doing a back fly where we bring the arms back. So I'm bringing it behind my body, soft bend in the elbow. I'm going to hold a deadlift. So we're going to come into this shape. So we're still resting, but I'm just demoing. Back's nice and straight, and we're going to fly like this. I'm going to stay on one leg. Then we're going to do a little row with a little side kick. So I'm going to keep my right leg as the one, that's the one in motion. The left leg's going to be planted. So let's bring the left foot down. Let's come into our hinge. Float the back leg off the ground, any amount. Fly the arms, control it down. So I'm really stable in that left leg. And I'm squeezing my shoulder blades backwards as I go. Squeeze. Squeeze. This is all about stability. Whoop. Squeeze. So I'm going behind the body, bending the elbows. 5 more seconds. Find that balance. Use your core. Last one. And up. Woo. Resting there for a sec. So left leg is going to stay planted, and we're pulling elbows nice and high as we kick the legs. So it's sort of like a pump motion with the arms. Transfer the weight to your left leg. 2, 1. Lift and kick. So imagine it's your arms coming up and it's like attached to that leg. Just a slight bend in the standing leg as we pull up. So I'm drawing it up my midline as I kick to the side, squeezing my right glute. So squeezing the glute of that moving leg. 3, 2, 1, resting there. Okay, we're going to the other side. Do you feel like that minute is too long? I think it's a bit long. Let's reduce it to 40 seconds. How about that? So we're going to work for 40, rest for 40. Okay, switching legs, and got that hinge, float, anchor yourself down, fly. So if the hinge with the leg floating is too much, you can just have the foot resting behind and then test it out. See how long you can float for. See how long you can balance, and every single time it will get easier. If you've been doing my videos, you'll know my right leg is far more unstable than my left. We've got 10 seconds. I'm really trying to be kind to myself, you know, concentrate. Last one, and up. Don't be too hard on yourselves. It's all right. Okay, balance on the right leg. Left leg's ready. Pulling up. Got 5 seconds. Going in 3, 2, 1. Pull and kick, hand down. So I'm really thinking squeeze the upper back as I kick the leg. When you like do no lunge workouts, it ends up being very sort of like bar inspired Pilates vibes. I mean, I don't hate it. This balancing is so good, so functional. 10 seconds. So strengthening. 5 more. 2, 1. Rest. Right. We're dropping down to 40 seconds rest. We are going to come to the mat now. And we're going to be doing a little row tricep extension back down. Now, option to add the leg down. So think, kick the leg out, tricep. Then we're going to come to our side, little side plank, reach up, leg lift, reach down, reach up, leg lift, reach down. Okay, so I've got the dumbbell in my right hand, my left leg is out, my left hand is down. So let's row and lift, hold the leg up, squeeze the tricep, bring leg and hand down, row, squeeze, down. So I'm not wobbling. We're going to stay on this side, we'll switch other side for round 2. I'm squeezing my tricep at the top, rowing up, extending the arm, down. 10 more seconds. Final 5. Squeeze. Last one. And down. Okay, bring the left knee in. I'm just going to turn the left knee to the side. I'm going to come into this side plank position. So my right leg is out, my left knee is down. Pad the knee if you need it. So, hips are forward, hands on the floor. Let's bring that dumbbell across the body like a bow and arrow. Going to lift the leg and rotate, bring it back down. So think open, down. This has been a real favourite of mine in recent workouts, just because there's so much balance going on. You've got the lower glute fired up, you've got your core fired up, keeping those ribs from collapsing. Lift that leg, lower it, bring it back down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to the other side. I'm going to take the timer and I'm going to go this way so you can see. So dumbbells now in my left hand. My right leg is out. You can come off the wrist for a second, give them a little rest. But we're going in 5. So set up, get your core engaged. And here we go. Let's row and lift, extend and down. So I'm bending the elbow, straightening it, bending it, bringing leg and foot down. Bend, straighten, down. And as I lift my leg, I'm not arching the back. I'm just thinking squeeze the glute. And down. And down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm going to turn to face you. So my right hand is down, my hips are forward, my left foot is slightly in front of my body. This is your side plank position. If you find it hard to reach the floor, you can always grab a block or a book and lift yourself up. Let's grab our weight. And here we go. Open, lift and lower. Down. So rotate the upper body. Keep the hips facing forwards. Try not to drop that right hip. You want to keep it pushing towards the front as you rotate and kick and lower. Again, remember you can pad your bottom knee if you need it. I've got like a thick carpet and a thick mat, so I'm pretty safe, but I would usually be padding my knee up as well. Last one here, and rest. Okay, moving on, we're already on set 4, superset 4. So we're going to do a bird dog with our weight. So, as a reminder, the bird dog, opposite arm and leg goes out and comes back. Trying to keep nice and level. Again, you can keep the foot attached to the floor if you're really wobbly, because we also have that weight. Then the weight's going to go behind the knee, lifting up. You're going to hold here. I'm going to do push-ups with that weight. Okay, we're going in 3, bird dog, 2, 1. So we're going to bring dumbbell out, and down. Now my palm is facing in for this, and control, out, and control. Working that shoulder, out, control. If you have the other dumbbell, you can hold both hands on the dumbbell, just so they're the same height, which is what I'm gonna do. Reach, and bring it back. 5 more seconds. Control it. 2, I'm gonna get 1 in, 1 more, and down. Okay, move your other dumbbell to the side. We're gonna take that dumbbell behind the knee of the right leg. I'm gonna squeeze it in there, so think heel to bum. Fine, make sure it's nice and squished in. We're gonna do some push-ups. So we're gonna bring that knee parallel to the ground. We're gonna push up. So keep squeezing that dumbbell in place. This is good. This is hard. And you don't have to come all the way down with your tricep press, just as far as you can manage. The challenge, which I'm finding challenging too, is keeping that dumbbell where it is. So we're working that glute and that hamstring on that raised leg. Keep going, last one. Bring that foot down, and we're doing bird dog on the other side. I'm just going to stay facing this way. I'm not going to turn. Okay, right. My left arm's going this time. We're going in 5 seconds. So lengthening the back of the neck, pause in, and let's do it. Reach, and sliding back. You can inhale out, exhale back. Inhale out, exhale back. Keep going. These little dumbbells really get the shoulders and those small muscles that you might not feel as much with like a big heavy dumbbell. Good. Less than 10 seconds to go. Let's do it. Use that standing leg. Plant the foot into the floor. Last one here. And down. I'm going to move that dumbbell out the way. Pop that other dumbbell behind my left knee. So you don't have to do the same side as me. If you are, it's the left one now. Okay. Let's come onto all fours. Let's bring that thigh in line parallel to the floor. And we're doing our push-up. So we push down and up. Do not let that dumbbell go. Keep pushing the heel into the bum. Keep it engaged. 20 seconds. Just do one more push-up, one more push-up. Try to be even in the body, and by all means you can get rid of the weight and do this body weight with the leg up or down. One more, one more. Rest. Move. 5. Okay, we're getting there. Drink some water. Okay, so I'll show you from here. We'll have your arms out like so, but lying on the floor, so slightly off the mat. Tension the whole time. The arms are coming in as the knee comes in your bridge. It will make sense what we're down there, but opposite leg with opposite hand. Then we're doing a little, both the dumbbells will be together. We're going to double toe tap as the head comes up in a little crunch. So let's bring the elbows down. Let's come up into our bridge. Lift the elbows off the floor. As one knee comes in towards the chest, the hand comes to the center and then it comes out. We're going to alternate sides, but you're keeping your arm hovering the whole time. So there's tension on your biceps and you're keeping your bridge up the whole time if you can. So lots of time under tension here for the body. but I want you to make it as controlled as possible. Center, knee comes in, arm goes out and down. Okay, dumbbells come together, legs are glued together. So you can do single leg if 2 legs are too much, but let's bring the arms overhead. As we curl up, we're going to bring the knees up and the hands over the shins and come back down. So coming up into a little ball. Let's go. So we're crunching up and back down and up and down. So I've got my dumbbells together, they're going up and over my head and down. This is our last strength set. So we're going slow and controlled with these moves. Down. Like I said, you can do 1 knee at a time if 2 is too much. You can get rid of the weights. If the weight's too much, rest. You can use 1 weight if 2 is too much. Options, options, options. But I really want you to think about your options. I don't want you to give up. I want you to try and modify. So let's bring the elbows down. Let's come up into that bridge. Getting ready to lift the elbows off the floor. Here we go, lift them off. And opposite hand, opposite knee towards the center and out. So little chest fly, balancing situation. And open, and knee, and closed. Keep the tailbone tucked, keep the glutes engaged, working those legs, working that lower back, working these arms, working this chest. Almost there. Can't actually see the timer, but there we go. Felt right, didn't it? Okay, come back to your mat. So remember your options. You can always modify halfway through. Like you're in control of this 40 minutes. Okay, let's bring the arms overhead. I've got my dumbbells squeezing together. My legs are together and my toes are together. And I'm going to crunch up and down. If you want more of a challenge, you're just going to tap the toes down. They're not going to go very far, or they're not going to go to the mat, or you can tap further away and bring it in. Tap further away, bring it in. Whatever you can manage today, tapping down, bringing it up. And control it, no dropping down with gravity, slow, 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 rest. Okay, woo, to the cardio zone. Okay, so first move I have 2 dumbbells. So it's gonna be quite quick for me to explain the exercise because 15 seconds in between. But in the warm up we did step, step, punch, punch. That's what we're doing. Step, that's move 1. Then we're going to use 1 dumbbell and do knee drive, crunch, crunch, crunch. And I want you to crunch with purpose. When I do 2, crunch. I'm going to go for 2. I'm going to try 2. So we're doing 5 moves twice through. 30 seconds on, 15 off. Both dumbbells. Here we go. Step, step, punch, punch, step, step. Get some power behind those punches. Punches. Getting that heart rate up. Step, step. 10 seconds. 4 more. Step, step. Okay. We're going to try 1 dumbbell. Doing knee drives, pulling down. We're going in 3 seconds, 15 seconds rest, 2, 1, arms up, reach, crunch, reach, crunch. Trying to keep that balance. Try not to rock too much from side to side. Control it. 10 more seconds here. crunch, 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 rest. Next, the dumbbells resting on our shoulders. We're going to do a little bounce and then punch up to the side. So I'm rotating and punching up. 3, 2, let's do it. Down, bounce, turn, bounce. So I'm rotating, punching to the ceiling. Little twist, little twist. 10 more seconds. And I told you you saw it in my head face. 5, 4, 3, last punch. Woo! Okay, we're coming down to the mat. Move 3. We're going to do 1 dumbbell. And we're going to do rolling L2, 2 dumbbells together. Let's twist and roll down. And twist and come up. We're twisting. So this is the move. Rotation, rotation, coming back up. Trying to keep the knees nice and level. Rotation, 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 rotation. And then we can try to speed it up with control. Ooh, very nice. Last move, we need both of our dumbbells under our hands. So I'm holding my dumbbells. So we did that plank to the downward dog twist, and that's the move. Let's get into our plank. We're going to twist, take the dumbbell with you to the opposite leg. Twist and reach. Back to your plank. Twist and reach. Try and stay strong. Again, you can be on your knees, then push through, be on your knees, twist like so. Twist like so, okay? Options for everybody. Twist. 5, 4, rest. Okay, back to the start. We're going to do all of that one more time. Catching that breath. I'm going to start step this way this time. 3, 2, 1. Go. Step, step, punch, punch, step, stay low, and step, stay low. Control that punch. Don't just let that dumbbell spring out of your hand. Control, control. Step, step, punch, punch. 3, 2. I'm going to finish off my punches. Okay. That knee drive crunch next. So, arms overhead, crunching down. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Similar to what, I know, we were marching in a bridge. Control the march, standing core, functional movements. Woo! 5 more seconds. And rest. Woo! My shoulders, my arms, oh my goodness. What are we doing? Oh, narrow, little bounce, that thrust. Okay, get the dumbbells on the shoulders, punching that ceiling with a rotation. So we're going to bounce, reach, bounce, take it at your own pace, but try to challenge yourself. Reach, reach, reach. 4, 3, last punch. Woo! Coming down to the ground. So I'm here, rotating. Let's do it. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Rotate. And back. Think of the spine rotating, not the dumbbells rotating. If that helps, I think twist, 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 up, 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 twist, twist, twist. Keep going. Twisting, and up again. Woo! Last move, that plank to the dumbbell tap. We're going in about 5 seconds, and I really think hips nice and high. We're going, setting up, and let's do it. Twist and reach, and back, and reach, and back, reach, reach. Strong through the wrists. 10 seconds. Keep going. 5, 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Let's come into a child's pose. Let's do toes together, knees nice and wide, and take a breather. Take a breath here, let the heart rate come down. Come up onto all fours. We just do a thread the needle, taking one arm underneath, coming onto the cheek, and you can stretch the opposite arm up, stretching the shoulders, nice twist for the body as well. Breathing there, nice and easy. And then pushing through that hand, twisting over to the other side. And stretching through. Oh, it should feel really nice on those shoulders. After all that shoulder work, let's come back through center, and let's just come onto our backs. So we're gonna hug the knees into the chest for a second, relieving any tension on that back. Keep the right knee, send the left leg towards the floor, and straighten the right leg up to the ceiling for that nice hamstring stretch. You can rotate the ankle here, one direction and the other. Ooh, should feel really nice on that hamstring. I'm gonna fold the knee, bend the knee, bring it across, bring the shin across the left thigh, and then come up into your figure 4 stretch. Take a breather. And then unravel, keep the left leg in, and go for that hamstring stretch. Relaxing the shoulders down, get rid of any tension in the face, drawing that left thigh towards you, and come into that lovely hamstring stretch. Keep breathing. Relax. If you did this workout and thought, oh, I could have gone maybe to my slightly heavier dumbbells for some of those, or maybe tried one heavier dumbbell, if you've got it handy, please give it a go. It's all about finding how you can adapt the workout for yourself in the moment, you know. And let's come up to seated. Let's come up to standing. I'm going to get the quads. So just going to hold on to something. Bring that foot to bum. Not with a weight this time, and not whilst doing a push-up, so it should feel quite nice. Stretching through that quad. I'm just going to switch over to the other side. Ooh. Lovely breeze coming in now. Come to the front, interlace the hands behind the back, shoulder blades together, open up through the chest. You can roll the neck here, one direction and the other. Bring the hands forward, drawing the arms forward, this time looking down towards the toes, bring them up towards the top. Circle the arms around, and that there was your full body workout. No lunges, no squats, using some light dumbbells. I hope you enjoyed it.